Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a journaler, journal maker and teacher of journaling courses, and in this video I'm going to do a journal with me episode, doing my monthly check-in with my lovely pen pal, online pen pal Olivia from the Brown Satchel. So we do journal entries, writing to each other through our journals, sharing about our month, and it's a way for us to keep in contact. And yeah, I've been loving it. I will link her channel below and her video that she has done for February, and it's just so lovely. It's so fun having a friend from the other side of the world and just checking in with how she's going, and her videos are so relaxing. I'm going to come back to this page because this was actually one of my highlights for February. So we can journal any way we want, pretty much. But as a guide, especially if we're lacking inspiration, we can choose 4 things, like a highlight, a challenge, something we're grateful for, and something we discovered that month. So this month though, lots of things happened. So there were just too many highlights. So for the sake of just choosing one, I'm going to go with the Encanto party we had. So this is something that my friends were planning since last year, so I knew that it was coming up this year. And we had it on Valentine's Day, and we all dressed up as a character from the movie. So I was assigned to dress up as Ulieta, and it was amazing. They decorated the house with Encanto pictures, and the family tree was in a poster size, framed on the wall, and each of our doors, the characters' doors, were on one wall, so we all got to take our door home. I'll show you mine. How cool is it? So I want to put this actually on my door. And I was glad I was assigned Ulieta because I love her colours. The teal blue colours. So I went op shopping and found this same coloured dress, but she wears an apron, so I had this fabric, or this lace, that I believe Joanna got me. Thank you, Joanna, one of my beautiful patrons, sent me a beautiful Happy Mail package with fabric and lace, and this one was my favourite in there. And I actually, because the dress needed to be taken up, took it to the seamstress, and she took it in for me. And I took the lace to it and said, could you maybe make an apron or something that I could wear over the dress? And what she made me was a skirt. And so I love it. I can wear this over black leggings. So I now have an extra skirt as well, made out of that beautiful lace. And it's just a, elastic top here. So that was a highlight, getting a cool skirt out of it. So I want to add some of this to my page over here. So I'm not sure, I'm glad there's some left over too, which is awesome, and how fun that it got to be used in that fun way. Alright, so I might just cut off this little section here. Yeah, so basically, yeah, we had dinner at the party, and the table was set up with Encanto napkins and tablecloth, and there was a photo booth and streamers and balloons decorating the house, and we watched the movie, and then it turned into a musical party. We started acting out Hamilton and then acting out The Sound of Music. So it was so fun. We're going to have a musical party one day, and hopefully another Hamilton party, because they already did a Hamilton party a couple of years ago. And I just want to, which one's the front? That way or that way? Can't tell. But I might just stick it like that. And then I thought I'd use something like this, because it reminds me of the embroidery on her, on, what's her name? Maribel's, her dress. So I might try and put that there. and that gives me some extra writing space so I can cover up that writing. So let's do that. And yeah, I think this is just going to be a highlights page of the things that happened in February. So many highlights, you guys, so many. I think I really do want to keep most of that picture there because it's pretty, but I want to get enough of that pattern. So let's see, just about there. What do you reckon? Okay, that's nice. And that way I can glue that on there, and I've still got lots of writing space. So yes, what happened in February? Let's just go through all of the highlights that I hope to write onto this page. So the first thing was I signed up at the library and borrowed 5 books, and it was so good. I read 2 of them. Still got 3 of them left. My reading went on hold because of my studies, which I'm no longer doing, so I'll be able to read again, which is so good, and I am reading again. And yeah, that was very fun to get this stack of books from the library, and I can't wait to do that again and read a lot this year. One of my goals is to read at least 22 books in 2022. My original goal was at least 1 book a month. I knew I'd do more than that though, so I thought, you know, let's challenge ourselves a bit more and do 22 in 2022. And I think I should be able to do more. I mean, one year I did 100. I don't think I'll do that again because they kind of went in one ear out the other when I was reading them that fast. So, but it was a really good year because I got to get exposed to a whole bunch of different books, and some of them really did speak to me. Okay, there we go. And then let's see, what I want to do is I want to write a canto party here. Maybe, yeah, I don't know if that was my actual highlight from the month. So I'm just going to write highlights. But yeah, the top one I'll write as, the Encanto party. Come on. So here we go. And apologies again if my voice sounds a bit muffled and weird. Still can't open my mouth properly, and I had 8 teeth removed, so I think that might also be why I can't talk properly. Okay, so Encanto party, dressed up as Julieta, and I'll say about how I got dresses altered, and a skirt made. That's pretty fun. Love that skirt. And how I signed up at the library. Signed up at the library. That was a highlight. Okay, now let me share the other highlights. I went to the movies. First time since COVID. And I saw Death on the Nile, which was pretty good. I would watch it again. Sort of like a murder mystery with fun twists. I love twists and I quite enjoy mysteries. Of course, I did my studies at Icon, orientation, and first trimester, which I'm no longer doing, but even those 3 weeks were just so informative. Learnt so much. Even if the only reason I did it was to learn that I didn't want to do it, that's huge, because I've been wondering what it is that I would like to do. So to find out, whenever you find out what you don't want to do, it leads you closer to finding out what you do want to do. So that was very helpful. And then what else? So the other really big highlight from this month was Worship Wednesday. So that's where a group of us just got together one night at someone's house and sang worship songs for like hours. It was a very late night, and I'd been challenged that just before that I met up with a friend and we were talking about gifts of the Spirit and prophecy and all that kind of thing, and just chatting about that. And I was saying how I hadn't one of my pastors had said that he thought one of my gifts was prophecy, and I used to exercise it a bit, a lot more when I was, in the previous years. I haven't used it for a while, and so just talking about that, then going to this Worship Wednesday, that they gave us a piece of paper and a pen just in case anything came to us, and I was like, okay, feeling challenged here, and let's see if I can use this again. And so I just asked God to give me some words for all the people in the room, and what a journey. It was such a journey. Thankfully, we were worshipping for so many hours of songs that I could go on this journey, because at the start I was resisting. I'm like, oh no, this is too scary. I don't want to do this, because very vulnerable, especially when a lot of the people in the room I didn't know too well. So it was really this trust in God and just trusting Him that He would have the right word or the right picture, because He speaks to me through pictures and then words. That He would give me the right picture and that it would speak and be encouraging to these people. And then at the end of the night, I didn't even share it with them. I was in the car with my friend and I was like, so let me tell you, I got you a word. And then I said, confession or whatever, I actually got a word for all of the others too. And she's like, no, we're going back in and you're going to tell them their words. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'm coming with you. I was like, thank you, because I just needed that moral support. Anyway, so I came back in and they're like, oh, you're back. And I'm like, yeah, God. When God happens, things happen. Anyway, and I cried and I stuttered my way through it and was freaking out, but shared the words, and other people cried, and then, I left and got home really late. But then I met up the next day with one of the people who was there, and we had a journaling session, but we didn't even journal it then. We just chatted about what happened that night and our God journey. And she was just saying, after I left, the people were saying how the words were on point and did encourage them. And I was like, oh, thank you, because I had no idea, right? And then out of that, I got a word for me as well, because I asked God to give me a word. And I was told this girl who came over what the word was for me. And then out of that, we wrote a song together. So I'm going to write that. It was amazing. That was one of my highlights, because that's one of my dreams come true. When I was 17, I started writing lyrics, and I've written over 500 songs. I'm not musical though. I can play music, but I can't come up with my own. I'd love to be able to. Maybe one day, God willing, I will be able to. But she can. She sings, she plays music, she writes her own songs. And so when she found out my word, and I had written some lyrics that night on Worship Wednesday to do with that word, and then she started putting it together to a song, and I started writing more lyrics to fill out the song. So in the end, we completely wrote a song. She did all the words, and I did all the words, and she did all the music, and it was like a dream come true. Because it's always been a dream for one of my songs to actually be made into a song. So I'm hoping I can play it for you one day. That was just amazing. So you can see why, I can't choose which one is my highlight. Like the Encanto party was amazing, Worship Wednesday was just amazing, and then writing this song together was amazing. So much, so much. It was, sorry, I just got to write the name of the song. It's called Embrace, because the picture I got from God was a hug. And I will maybe talk more about that over on my faith channel, which has been neglected lately. Everything got stopped with the course, but now that I'm not doing the course anymore, I can breathe again and live again and actually do things again, which is good. So they were all my highlights, and I have the song written down in my journal because it was my highlight for week 6. So yeah, I don't know, I've actually managed to fit all the highlights on one page. But yeah, I don't know what to put over on this page now. Okay, well, I am not sure. I might even just save this for my week 9 check-in, because I am behind on in the Intentional Life course. I just filmed this one today. Yeah, like I said, the course just put everything on hold, all filming, all journaling. So I'm so behind. I finally filmed week 8 for the Intentional Life course, and I've got to film week 9. And I'm just thinking if I want to put March there. What did I do for March? Not March. February. So I think I just wrote the name. So I could do that. Let's put this one here. Yep, that's all good. I only need one page to document February, since I already do my weekly check-ins as well. And yeah, I'll save this page for my week 9 highlights. But let me just write, where's my Sharpie? I don't know, there it is. February. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that chatty journal with me session and catching up on what happened in February. And hope you enjoyed that, especially Olivia, since this is mostly for you. And thank you for doing this year-long collaboration with me, and maybe we'll keep doing it, I don't know, who knows, for the rest of our lives until we're grey and old. Checking in with each other's lives. So go check out her channel, send her some love and support. Love her channel, love her journal creations and her calming videos, and yeah, hope you do too. Bye guys. A big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in January. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. I can't do this without you, so thank you so much. If you would like to become a patron in February, the link will be below in the description box to my Patreon, and that's where you get access to extra videos and behind the scenes looks, personal updates, printables, the Ruby tier, and higher you get every single digital kit from my Etsy as well. And may you all journal your lives, because your story matters.